Hi, hello children. Welcome back to your mathematics lecture. So it's interesting now, right? You all are just excited to know more about the lesson that I've said you from last two videos that we're going to learn more and more. So here I am with your last section of the lesson number 13, part 3 of profit and loss with some more concepts on this lesson. It's very interesting and we're going to calculate more and more, find out the numbers, find out the percentages and get understood with some of the concepts of the lesson profit and loss. So let's move ahead. So today we're going to learn about profit percent and loss percent in the video profit and loss third part. So along with cost price, total cost price, selling price, profit, loss, transportation charges, octroi charges and all, we are going to add more two things, that is profit percent and loss percent. Now, let us understand what is profit percent and loss percent through an example. We have a girl, that is Kiara, is selling fruit cakes and plum cakes. You know, it's just delicious cakes. So I thought of putting up an example on cakes. It's a Christmas and New Year time, so almost coming to the next. We are going to celebrate it with cakes. So let's have a lesson also cakes included in it. So cost price of fruit cake that she's producing is just rupees 25 and selling price is rupees 40. Now, as usual, we know if selling price is greater than cost price, we have a profit. So here again, selling price is greater than cost price. So here the profit earned is rupees 15. So for plum cakes, the cost price of plum cake is rupees 40. For selling prices of plum cake is rupees 55. Again, selling price is greater, then hence there is a profit of rupees 15. Now check in both the examples, profit earned is same. Instead of cost price and selling price being different, profit earned is same, that is rupees 15. Now to decide which cake is profitable for her, she will think na, like she is spending differently for both and but the profit is just same. So which is actually more profitable? If the amount is same doesn't mean that the more profitable will be both or equal. It is always different because the amount spent and amount earned is entirely different in both the examples. So hence the profitable concept is different even if the profit amount is same. So to decide which is more profitable, we need to find out the profit percent for the product. So to find the profit for each cake on the cost price of rupees 100 is very necessary. Always remember for percent also I said we need the base as rupees 100. Sorry, 100 not rupees, just 100. For here again to find which is more profitable, we need to just convert the cost price in assumption manner as 100 and find out the profit earned in percentage form, and then we'll know which cake is profitable to her. So here the term percent means for every 100 rupees. So profit percent means the profit made on every 100 rupees. So suppose in this example I'm taking for fruit cake percent profit is X and plum cake is percent profit is Y. So let's find out. I said for every 100 rupees, so that means X by 100 equals to 15 by 25. So since we cannot divide 100 by X, X by 100, we'll multiply 100 on both the sides and we get as X equals to 15 into 4, that is X equals to 60. Now X is for fruit cake, profit percent for fruit cake. So hence the profit percent of fruit cake is 60%. When it comes to plum cake, it's Y by 100, different alphabets because there are two different examples. So Y by 100 equals to 15 by 40. When I multiply both sides by 100, I get as Y equals 75 by 2, which is 37.5% profit made in plum cake. Now just fine, even if the profit amount was 15 and 15, the profit percent is different. Where the profit percent is higher, it is higher in the fruit cake. Hence, selling fruit cake is more profitable for Kiara. Now, based on the same example, we will solve some more examples. Come on, let's learn it. Chetan purchased an old radio for rupees 750. He spent rupees 150 for repairing and sold it for rupees 1170. What is the percentage of his profit? So cost price of an old radio 750 rupees. Money spent in repairing 150. So total cost price is rupees 900. We know it. Selling price is already given as 1170, which is higher now. Selling price, that means there is a profit. So what is the profit? Profit is rupees 270. So Chetan made a profit of rupees 270, but is it in a, what is the percentage that is earning? More less we'll know it by finding it with the base of 100. So assuming Chetan's percent profit as P, that is P by 100 equals to 270 by cost price, that is 900. Always remember, profit amount by cost price should be done to find the percent profit. So multiplying 100 on both the sides, we get it as P equals to 30, that is Chetan made 30% profit. Maganlal bought trousers for rupees 400 and shirt for rupees 200. Sold the trousers at rupees 448 and shirt at rupees 250. Now which is profitable, we have to find the percent. So let's take it in two different ways. First we'll find trousers, then we'll find shirt, and then we will compare which is more profitable. Cost price of trousers rupees 400, selling price 448. Which is higher? Selling price. That means we have a profit. So profit is rupees 48. So if the profit is rupees 48, what is the percent profit? Let the profit on trousers be x percent, that is x by 100 equals to profit upon cost price, that is 48 by 400. So hence multiplying by 100 on both the sides, we get as x by 100 into 100 equals to 48 by 400 into 100, that is x equals to 12%. Always remember children, when we are finding the profit percent, you have to write the alphabet by 100 equals to profit amount by cost price. Okay. Now this we got for trousers. Now for shirt we have to find. Cost price of shirt is rupees 200. Selling price of shirt is rupees 250. Here again selling price is greater than cost price. There is a profit. Hence profit is rupees 50. To find the profit percent on shirt, that is y by 100 equals to 50 by 200. Multiplying both the sides by 100, we get as y equals to 25%. X is for trousers, y is for shirt. Now which is more? Shirt is more. Hence the transaction on shirt was more profitable. Next, Ramrao bought a cupboard for rupees 4,500, sold it for rupees 4,950. So he bought again a sewing machine for rupees 3,500 and sold it for rupees 3,920. So again we have two situations, two different products. We'll find the answer differently and then compare which is more profitable. Now cupboard cost price and selling price is given. Here the selling price is greater, so profit is rupees 450. Now to find the profit percent, x by 100 equals to 450 by what is the cost price? 4,500. Multiplying 100 on both the sides, we get as x equals to 10%. Hence the profit percent on cupboard by Ram Rao is 10%. Now on sewing machine, if I take the same situation there, here again selling price is greater, so profit is rupees 420. Now to find the percent profit, this is a different example for different product. So y percent I'll take, that is y by 100 equals to 420 by 3,500, where I could get the answer as y equals to 12%. So profit percent on sewing machine is 12 and on cupboard is 10, which is greater. Sewing machine is greater. Hence the transaction by Shamrao on sewing machine was more profitable. Hanif bought one box of 50 apples for rupees 400. So 50 apples cost rupees 400. He sold all the apples. For one apple at 10 rupees, he sold all the 50 apples. So selling price of 50 apples will be 50 into 10, that is rupees 500. So here selling price is again greater than the cost price. That means we have a profit. So profit is rupees 100. To find the profit percent, what is to be done? X by 100 equals to profit by cost price, that is 100 by 400. So multiplying 100 on both the sides, we get as x equals to 25%. So hence Hanif made a profit of rupees 100 and the percent was 25%. Now we have some set of questions from your practice set where we have been just given some amount with the name. We have to frame the question by ourselves and also find the solution for that particular question framed by us. Now here cost price is rupees 1,600, selling price is rupees 2,800, which is given. Now the question that I have framed is, Maria manufactures cotton shirts costing rupees 1,600 and sells it for rupees 2,800. What is the profit percent? So this way we have to frame the question. Even you can frame your own question by your any names. I just named it as Maria and cotton shirts. Now cost price we know, selling price we know, we have to write it. We know the selling price is greater, so there is a profit, that is rupees 1,200, and from this profit we have to find the profit percent, that is x by 100 equals to 1,200 by 1,600. So hence we have the profit percent as 75%, which is made by Maria. Now, cost price of 50 kilograms of grain is rupees 2000 and selling price of 1 kilogram is rupees 43. So we need to find the selling price of 50 kilogram and the profit or loss and percent profit or loss. So we'll frame a question, that is, a grain leader purchased 50 kilograms of grain for rupees 2000, sold 1 kilogram of grain for rupees 43, and we have to find the profit or loss percent. So cost price of grain is 2000, selling price of 1 kilogram 43, 50 kilogram will be 50 into 43, that is rupees 2150. So here the selling price is greater than the cost price, which is a profit. So profit equals to 1 rupees 150. Now with this profit and the cost price of rupees 2000, we have to find the percent profit, that is x by 100 equals to 150 by 2000, where we get the percent profit as 7.5%, which is made by the grain leader in selling his produce. Now next cost price is 8600, transportation charges rupees 250, porterage 150 rupees, selling price is 10,000. So we'll frame the question as Jaydev bought a washing machine for rupees 8600 rupees. He paid rupees 250 for transport and rupees 150 for porterage. If he sold the washing machine for rupees 10,000, we have to find the profit and loss percent. So cost price is 8600, transport is 250 and porterage 150. When we add up all these, we get the total cost price, that is rupees 9,000. Selling price is 10,000, which is a profit now because selling price is greater than the cost price over here, and hence the profit made is rupees 1,000. To find the profit percent, that is P by 100 equals to 1000 by 9,000. When we multiply 100 on both the sides, we get it as profit percent made by Jaydev is 11.11%. Now next, seeds we have worth rupees 20,500, labor 9,700, chemicals and fertilizers as 5,600. Selling price is given as 28,640. We have to frame a question. So here I have framed a question like Ramarao bought seeds worth rupees 20,500. He paid rupees 9,700 for labor and rupees 5,600 for chemicals and fertilizers. He sold it at rupees 28,640. So find his profit or loss percent. Now here cost price of the seeds is 20,500, labor is 9,700, chemicals and fertilizers rupees 5,600. When we add up all three, we get the total cost price as rupees 35,800. The selling price is 28,600, which is less than the cost price, so hence there is a loss over here if we have seen it properly. So here it is a loss, that is we have a loss of 7,160 rupees. So hence when we write it 7,160 by the cost price, that is 35,800, by P by 100. When you multiply 100 on both the sides, we get it as 20% loss, that is Ramarao made 20% loss on selling his produce. So here we are done with the entire lesson of profit and loss with all the concepts of this lesson. I guess you all have understood it better. Only the last part where we had a question is to frame the question of our own by the given information and to find out the answers of profit loss, profit percent or loss percent, whatever we get. And such questions are very very important to understand the concept. If you have understood, you can frame it by your own and you can find the answers well. So if you have understood, it's well and good. If not, children, just ask up the doubts in the comment section or in the DCS, that will be taken up. So meet you again with the next new lesson of mathematics in the next lecture. Bye. Have a nice day.